Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Do you know that song? Wait, you're not going to finish the line for me? Oh, man. What's going on? Lee, it's just me and you, man.
What's going on, PPlus? First time.
Yes, indeed. For the flow segment here. But yeah, man. It's just the two of us. Shout outs to BY. Shout outs to Jay. They are preparing for the Christmas special next week. You know, they better be buying me my gift, man. I'm waiting for it. But yeah, man. Shout outs to them. We'll see them next week. So yeah. Anyways, getting back to us. So, well, I guess there's a few things we got.
Hold on. You got to do your intro, man.
Oh, sorry.
Let's get back to the original thing.
You are correct. That is right, everybody. It is the Swish and Flow podcast. I was about to jump right into it, but as always, it's your boy PPlus, and you know who it is. We got Lee.
What's going on, y'all? You heard it here first,
man. All right, man. Yeah. So. Well, today we don't really have any. We're not gonna do any haters corner, but maybe there might be haters as always. But actually,
because we tell it like it is.
Yeah, we tell it like it is for sure. So I actually went. I don't want to say on vacation. I'll call it vacation. I went on vacation. I actually went on a plane.
Okay.
For a few days. Went to. I'm not gonna say where, but I went somewhere, and. You
hopped on a plane though, right?
Yeah, I went. I'll just say I went to somewhere in Canada.
Okay.
And it was one of those things where, actually, this is the first time I'm going. I went. I'm going. This is the first time I went during, I guess, this whole pandemic. I haven't been on a plane since this whole thing started. So I was kind of like curious to see how this was going to turn out.
Did you have to have a mask on when you're on the plane?
So this is, so I guess to start, I get to the airport. I did an online check-in.
Okay.
So I checked in online, and with the online check-in, they actually ask for your vaccine certificate, right? And then you have to upload it so they could, I guess, verify, right? So you upload it, and then what happens is they, I guess they ask you a bunch of questions, like the regular questions, like you bringing firearms or whatever, right? Like,
yeah.
And are you bringing over 10K or something like that, right?
Like, right.
Anyways, you answer those questions, and they finally check you in. So I get to the airport, and I actually arrived an hour and a half before the flight. So I get there, and I was actually very surprised because the airport was very busy and very packed. And I was like, what's going on? Why? People are traveling. Like, there's actually a thing now. People are actually starting to travel again. So I go through, and by the way, I go through security, and this bloody thing it literally took an hour and a half to go through security. So basically where they scan your bag and all that stuff, right? Yeah, well, sorry, what were you gonna say?
No, the check-in, was it just basically security, or was it also safety protocols for COVID-19?
No, it's just
because we got the Omicron upon us right now, right?
Oh, jeez.
So I don't know. Was that part of it?
No. It was literally just
Omicron.
Yeah, it's just literally just go through security, right? Like it's just like what you would think. They put your bag through the scanner, and you go walk through, and they just scan everything, right?
Right.
And I was thinking to myself, like, okay, this is pretty normal, right? Like, this is how it normally would be. The only thing is, like, no one's like distance from each other. Everyone's wearing a mask.
There was no physical distancing.
Yeah, no physical distancing. It was just like people are like literally like beside each other.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
They're grinding up on each other.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad, man. But
okay.
I get through. Luckily for me, my flight was delayed.
Okay.
And I think it was delayed because everybody was held up in security.
Right.
So I ended up getting on the plane. Now, on the plane, you wear a mask. And unless
throughout the whole time.
Throughout the whole time.
Do you have anyone sitting beside you?
Yeah, the plane was packed.
Oh my god!
Full. It's full. So there was no spacing or anything.
So you're sitting beside someone, like literally shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah, shoulder to shoulder.
Mirate.
And I'm thinking to myself, man, this is
blood clot.
I'm assuming everybody. Well, I'm assuming everybody's vaccinated because
Right.
they have to show that proof, right? So
Right,
that's
right.
fine. It wasn't a big deal for me. Now, here's my problem with this whole thing. I had to wear a mask throughout the whole flight. So my flight was about 4 hours.
Okay.
Now,
Damn, 4 hours with the
I've
mask
never
on, eh?
worn a mask for 4 hours ever.
Right.
This is the first time I'm doing this.
Wow. I feel
hated
claustrophobic.
it.
I would have felt claustrophobic,
Oh my
man.
goodness, I hated it. And I was thinking to myself, man, if I had a flight to like Asia or something,
Yeah.
and it was like a 10-hour flight,
KL or something,
oh my
man.
goodness, I would be like, I can't. I don't know if I could do it.
Right.
By the end of the flight, the 4 hours, my ears were hurting. I was just like.
So it was not even a vacation. It was not even a vacation.
Well,
almost.
not the flight part.
Right.
Not the flight part, but afterwards, yes. But it was. Oh man, I can't. I don't know how people do it. Like, I don't know what it's like in the U.S. Maybe they're not. I think they still are required to wear masks, but on the flights at least.
So besides the 1.5 hour security check-in, what you didn't like, what you did not like about the airport or the flight was wearing the mask.
Well, yeah, that was one of the main things. But just to add, 4 hours plus an hour and a half in security, so that's 5.5 hours of wearing a bloody mask through the whole thing. And I was like, this is unbelievable. Like, I don't know how people can just wear that thing for that long. But I guess the other problem I had with the flight was just the capacity limits.
Yeah,
I guess it's full capacity now. Like
it's full. Oh, is it?
Full,
I don't know.
Full plane now.
Okay.
It's like there's no spacing or anything like that. And I don't know. I personally don't mind it, but like it was just like, do we care about COVID or do we not? Like, where are we at now? You know what I mean? Like, I'm just kind of like, okay, if we don't care, this is it. This is what it is. All right, fine.
Are you? So your beef is what? Your beef is the masks or
everything I'm telling you right now.
Okay, I see.
Security, the masks.
Yeah.
The lack of they just either there's no distancing or they're like, you know what I mean? Like,
so wait, are you saying that you would prefer that there was more physical distancing and that you didn't have to sit with someone's shoulder?
100%. I would have. I mean, if I had the choice, yeah. Just give me some space.
Okay, so let me tell you something. Then you know what? Then you've been
it's what, swindled.
You've been hustled by the media because guess what? I got some breaking news for you.
Yeah.
So you heard about about COVID, obviously, right? Everybody knows about COVID-19.
You heard about of course.
Yeah, we all know about it, right?
Yeah.
But guess what? You heard about the Delta variant.
Yeah.
You know about the Delta variant, right?
Everybody heard about that, yeah.
Okay, so you know about that, right?
Okay.
So that was about a few months ago. Everyone was
what happened to that?
Everyone's getting hustled about that. Everyone's getting scared.
I know.
It's all good now, right?
Yeah.
But guess what? What do we have right now? Omicron, right? Omicron.
Wait, not Omni. It's
Omicron, whatever.
So stupid how the name.
But guess what?
Yeah,
you want to hear something even more crazy?
What's that? Well, we got another variant.
I'm gonna say you heard it here first before you even heard it.
Okay.
But if you take Delta and Omicron together,
okay,
and you rearrange the letters.
Oh no, here we go. Yeah.
Media control. You get the word media control.
Oh, wow.
So Delta Omicron is media control.
Unbelievable. Okay.
If you didn't know, now you know. You heard it here first.
Wow.
So guess what? You've been controlled by the media, PPlus.
Interesting.
First of all, if you're feeling that we should get more physical distancing, okay. If you feel like
no, I'm not saying we should do it because here's the thing. I'm just going based.
You got media controlled, man.
No.
You got media controlled.
Here's the thing. It's too many mixed messages. That's the problem I have with it.
Right.
Like, are we worried about the virus or are we not? Because if we're worried, then we should do all these things that worry you, or that prevent us from whatever. Right?
I think what's happening with the airport just sounds like it's just I guess pandemic fatigue, right? Everyone's just getting fatigued. Not just the people that are working there, but also the people that are taking the flight, the citizens, the society is getting fatigued about what's going on. Should we go this way, that way? What should we do, right? There's max capacity? There isn't max capacity. And so I think partially is exactly what.
How is it a max capacity on a plane, but then we can't get max capacity in a movie theater.
Or not even that. I want to go try out some new grand opening Vietnamese restaurant. I can't even go there. What's up with that, right? So
well, that's what I mean. Like, it's crazy how like they, like I just again, mixed messaging. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
It's not the greatest in the world, but it was definitely an interesting experience for sure. Going on a flight during this whole COVID pandemic, right? And I think, man, I don't know if I really don't know if I really want to go on vacation. Because I was debating next year, do I want to go on vacation? Like an actual legit longer, you know what I mean? Like 2-3 weeks.
Right.
I don't know if I can do it.
Yeah.
Maybe the US possibly, assuming there's not, too many
I think
rules in Canada and the US, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, traveling is definitely something that people should do way more often. Unfortunately, pandemic doesn't allow for us to do that. But being creative and staying local, I think it's underrated. People should explore their own city. Do some more road tripping.
Oh, man, I agree, man. Yeah.
Hitting the road and doing all that, listening to the Switch and Flow podcast while you're on the road, right?
On the road, yeah.
That's what you should be doing, really, instead of hopping on a plane and getting claustrophobic, having a mask over your face for 4 hours at a time. I think, if traveling, hopping on a plane and traveling is not something that you are looking forward to or something that you want to do, then don't do it. Do some staycation and enjoy road tripping.
I think.
Staycation, as in within your I guess within your region, or even like road tripping, like somewhere you're not going crazy far, right? Something where you can drive 3, 4, 5 hours away and then drive back or stay overnight.
Yeah, no, I would definitely encourage road tripping. Maybe not during wintertime, maybe when it's a little warmer, but for sure I agree, man. Like I think it's one of those things where there's a lot of people out there that just love it. Like before the pandemic, just people love going on vacation.
Especially you've been at home for so long. When you just leave for a couple of days over the weekend, when you come back home,
I don't get homesick.
Okay,
but I do when I get back home.
You get the travel bug. Then you get the travel bug.
No. I don't even get that either. When I get back home, there's a sense of like, oh, I'm back.
Right.
I don't know. There's a sense of familiarity.
Okay, so then
I'm not sick.
No. I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Could be
homesick is one thing, but then I'm saying when I first said home sweet home, you felt like, oh wow, I'm back home. So familiarity and also it's like a sigh of happiness. Not sigh of happiness. Not sigh of relief either, but like you're just like it feels so nice to be sleeping in your own bed and stuff like that, right? So home sweet home.
Yeah, 100%. I think I'm one of the type of people that I like routines.
Right.
I'm a routine type of
guy.
I love routines.
Oh man. Okay.
I love.
So you're like you're like a 9 to 5. I love my 9 to 5 job.
Oh well, I wouldn't say that, but I love sticking to it. Like for example, like everybody has a routine of before they go to bed they brush their teeth. That's a routine.
I mean, when you're going traveling, you still have your your kit. You're still gonna be your night routine kit, right? You're gonna be
kit. You said okay. Yeah.
What did you say?
I think you said kid. I was like,
oh no, kit, KIT. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have your toothbrush, right? You have you'll have your kit.
No, but it's not the same. It's not the same because you're like the kit I use. It's not the same toothbrush. I'm bringing whatever they give, and
right.
Like it's mini versions of everything that I have. It's not the same exactly, but yeah, like there is, but the routine again, it's different because you're in a different environment. Yeah, maybe it might be slightly the same.
But I find that time goes by. You feel like time really stops for you when you're traveling. Like,
what do you mean?
When you're enjoying stuff, obviously time goes by really, really fast, right?
Yeah.
And but when you are traveling, I feel like you do so much more than that routine that you're talking about. When you're doing that routine, time goes by really. It feels like it's like 1 month, 2 months, 6 months. 1 year has gone by when you're in that routine. Whereas when you're doing different things, right?
You're breaking out of the routine.
When you're breaking out of the routine, when you're never mind traveling. Actually, let's just say not traveling. When you're not doing a routine thing, like I feel like you can get so much more done. No? Don't you feel like you're more productive than when you're in that routine? You almost time travel. I I almost feel like you're.
Well, here's the thing. Being part of routine, like my assumption is if you have a routine, there's some level of productivity going into those routines, right? So,
but that productivity is probably just not. That productivity is probably not going to give you that scalability.
So here. Well, when I say
growth.
routines, right, I'm talking about everyday life routines. So cleaning, laundry, all that stuff. That's routine.
Right.
I'm not talking about routine in terms of like if
work.
I want to, work or
I see.
if I'm playing games, what I mean, like something like that. Like that's not really. I don't count that towards routine.
Right.
Those are actually non-routine things for me.
I see what you're saying.
Right?
Okay. Right.
This is more like, I guess, chores and just like maintenance. I would call it maintenance. That's what it is.
Right.
And those are routines for me that like I like having it because.
So
we get older, man.
We're getting older. I'm sorry?
No, I'm saying we're getting older, right? Like,
man, so you sound like a homeboy, man, right? Like more of a homeboy, right? Like you just want to stay at home and not go out and not. You like that routine, right? When you're a homeboy,
I like balance.
When you're a homeboy, right? Then you want to stay at home, right? You want to have your routine, do your cooking and cleaning. It sounds like you want to do your maintenance stuff.
Yeah. Oh, because you gotta have that, right?
You're saying you're getting. I'm not getting old. I'm getting younger every day, man.
Oh, you get younger? Okay. But yeah, no, for sure, man. Like, here's the thing. Like, we're not like as you get older, right? Like, you don't have as much energy.
I don't know about you, man. I'm still 19 at heart, 19 physically, everything,
guy
man.
Out and about, man. But actually, so
not as much energy. Come on, man.
More
energy.
Side note: I like balance. So, like for example, if I go out one day, right? Let's just say it's a weekend,
right?
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Right. Let's just say I go out Friday night. The next day, I like to stay in.
Right.
I don't like to go out back to back. Don't get me wrong. There are times where it happens and it just whatever. It is what it is. I got plans, but if it's just a regular weekend,
just say I'm a homeboy. Just say I'm a homeboy. There's nothing wrong with being a homeboy.
I'm not a homeboy. but I'll go out one day and then I'll just chill the next day.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
I need some time.
You want to be on an even keel. You want to get too high or too low, right?
Yeah, I like balance. I really like balance a lot. I think balance is very key to 100%. Like living. So I can't do this like too much of one thing.
Right.
It's just like when I go out and eat, you know what I mean? Like I can't have too much of the same type of food. It's got to be some balance between all the cuisines that we have.
Okay, so then are you saying then I hear you talk about Wow Wings 24/7 all the time.
Oh,
you have never. Where's the balance, right?
Fire Wing Station.
Okay, Fire Wing Station and Wow Wings, right? I mean, when you're talking balance, right? Yeah. Do you go to your go-to food all the time, or do you like to balance it out and go to different kinds of places?
Oh, I've tried different places, but I stick with the best now.
I mean, they're not really. So let's just say, for example, if you have let's just say $1,000 budget on food. Okay. In a month, right? $1,000 to go out for food.
Damn.
I know that's high. That's a baller type of budget that you have for going outside.
If you're talking about on a daily basis,
okay, fine. No, let's scale it down because the point will be probably proven better if it's a lower budget. Let's just say $250, right?
Okay.
You have $250 to spend.
You're only going out like on the weekend.
Whatever you can allocate it however you want to allocate it, right? So with $250, right? Are you going to go to your Wow Wings and Firehouse, whatever you call, what is it called? Firehouse?
Fire Wing Station.
Fire Wing Station. And you're only going to go split it, let's just say $125 each. Or do you go to, let's just say, I don't know, like maybe 7 to 8 different places where you're spreading it out?
No, I'm spreading it out 100%. I don't go there.
Where's your loyalty?
I go there.
Where's your loyalty?
Yeah, I go there once a week.
Okay, so if you go there once, I'm where?
I can't believe I'm telling you. I go there once a week, man. Fire Wing Station.
Okay, so you go there once a week, right? But then are you going to other different restaurants?
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
100%. Did you before you came into the studio, you saw what I got, right?
Or I don't know. I saw you brought in. You brought in some.
I brought some
takeout.
food. Yeah. I got
Is that Wow Wings?
I got some kebab.
Okay.
Kebab, yo.
Okay, what kind of kebab?
Yeah, some
chicken kebab.
Nah, well, actually, no. Sorry, I got chicken and what was it? Lamb. I got lamb and chicken.
Okay.
Yeah, I ball out sometimes. So,
Okay.
Yeah, no. This is what I talk about balance, right? I can't have the same things every single day.
Right.
I might be a little spoiled, to be honest. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But yeah, there's definitely some.
But you have
balance
that
in
go-to
sense.
though, right? Like if you're not knowing what to eat, or I don't know what to eat, then you'll go to your go-to. You'll go to your Wow Wings. You'll go to your Firehouse place. Or when you're feeling like you don't know what to eat, do you go then? You know what? I haven't tried this one here before. Let's go give it a shot.
Oh yeah, I'll do that too. 100%. I love trying new places.
Yeah.
That's
I don't know.
key.
I'm kind of on the fence. Like sometimes I don't want to take that
risk.
and and be disappointed, man. Like, oh my gosh, like I should have just got Wow Wings instead.
I know. I know a few people like that. I know some lovely ladies that are like that, and I know that,
and we'll be content with it.
I can't stand it. I not gonna lie, yo. So like here's the thing. I went out with this lovely lady one time, and we're looking for a place to eat.
Okay.
And so we're on we're googling the restaurants, right? And then we look at the review, like when you Google a restaurant, they'll have a star review, right? Like
right.
whatever, like an average, like they'll take everybody's ratings and they'll give you the average, right?
Right.
So one time,
it would also tell you the total amount of reviews too.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
So one time, there was a place, average rating was 3.9.
That's actually kind of low.
But there was about roughly 500 to 600.
3.9 is still on the low. So like it's on an average. It's not like a go.
No,
You should try it type of rating.
3.4. So you telling me if this? I've never tried this place before. The girl, she didn't try it either, but I saw it. I was like 3.9. That's
all right.
What's wrong with 3.9?
Oh, 3.9 is on the lower end. Though.
So I'm like, let's go try this, and she's like, nah, 3.9 is too low.
Oh, so we're on the same page. Her and I are on the same page.
Yeah, I was like, are you kidding me? Are you serious, man? I didn't in my mind, I didn't tell it to her straight up, but I was like, in my mind, like, you wouldn't try a restaurant that is below.
Oh, I see what you're trying to say. Are you trying to ask me, are the reviews influencing me or not?
No. I'm saying, well.
So you're trying to say that
correct. Yes.
The reviews don't phase you.
No, 100%. Right. Unless it's like 1.
Yeah.
If it's a 1 star and
but then
thousands
1 star
of people.
Okay. I was gonna say 1 star, and then what about if there's only 20 reviews? Right?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, the numbers, keeping it in context, the number of reviewers matter too, right?
Right.
You know, if you have 5 people reviewing and giving you a 1 star, that's not really legit.
Fair. Yeah.
But like I don't.
3.9 out of about
so
500
you telling me you wouldn't try
on the lower end.
You wouldn't try it?
I would be turned off a little bit just because then I would rather go to a 4 or...
Is it because it's a 3? Is it because you see a 3?
3, yeah. It's on the lower end. There's more people disappointed.
No, but it's a 3.9. There's
I understand.
A 0.9.
That's fine.
You're literally 0.1 from a 4.
That's fine. But guess what? There are a lot of different restaurants out there that are at the 4.5 to 5 stars.
Correct.
And with high rating. High amount of rates. Like, 900,000
people.
You know, those amount of reviews. So, I mean, relative to that, she sounds like more of a foodie then. If she right?
No. So I
okay.
I asked her about this, and this girl is like, she doesn't like. She said exactly what you said. I don't want to take risks because I don't want to be disappointed.
Right.
She's just like, it's just like, really.
But the reviews are there for a reason, right? I mean,
I get it. No. I'm not discounting them. It's just, but this was a 3.9. This is not like a 2 out of 5.
Right.
This is not a 2.5 out of 5. This is not even a 3. This is a 3.9. People don't forget about the 0.9. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that's fair. I mean, see, the thing is, depending on the frequency of how often you're going out for restaurants, right? If you're not going out to a restaurant like, let's just say twice a month, right? And okay, let's just do the math, right? 2 times a month times a year, you're only going to the restaurant for 24 times in a year, right? If you're going for 2 times a month,
you're spending
and whatever the amount you're spending,
it doesn't matter. Okay.
The amount of times you go out in a month relative to the amount of restaurants to choose from, then 3.9 is actually persuasive enough for me to not try this restaurant, because if there's like
So
50 restaurants and you have maybe like 20 of them that have 5-star rating, and you have this one that is 3.9 and I only go out to the restaurant 2 times a month, then yes, I would forego this 3.9 and try and look for something that is at least 4 to 5 stars.
You're taking this as if you're taking the outing as if it's so special that I don't want to sacrifice.
Yes, because there are better options out there. I mean, if the menu is, like let's just say, $50 to $70 a dish, and they got a 3.9 star rating, and then another restaurant also is in around the same budget, $50 to $70, and it's got a 4.8 rating to a 5-star rating, which one would you go for? Obviously, you would go for the one that has a higher rating. There's a reason why.
But
they
it
have
could
a
also
rating.
be like cost too, right? Like
that's just
higher end restaurants tend to have better ratings because just their food is just better. Right?
Like I just said, like both restaurants have.
But if it's the same,
about the
same cost, then sure, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure, and that's probably what she was saying to you, right?
But
what did you guys end up having then?
We went to some other. I can't remember.
Was it?
But it was a higher rated restaurant. Oh, it was like 4.
Okay, so you guys found something
higher
also on Google.
I suggested another place that was really high. It was already high rated.
Did you know about the rating or?
No, I didn't know about the rating, but I already knew about the place.
Yeah.
And I already knew how good it was, so I was like, this is a solid. It doesn't even matter. It's a solid option.
Right.
I think the rating was like 4.6 or something. It was really, really high.
Okay.
It's a really great restaurant.
Yo, when you taking me, man?
This guy. But yeah, man. Like I don't know. I don't know. I just think we're spoiled, man. We're legit spoiled these days.
100%, man.
Like, let me ask you this: like, do you think food courts are rated? Like food courts in like malls and Chinese like malls, or I don't want to say China, well, Asian malls, for example, and regular malls, like those food courts, right?
Yeah.
Do you think those are even rated above 4? 100%, I don't think so.
I don't think, for example, Taco Bell or Jimmy the Greek are gonna have ratings. I think if anything, the ratings are mostly for their service, not in terms of their food. But
I don't know about that.
But I don't think I've ever seen like food court
ratings.
I don't think there's going to be ratings on food restaurants,
but like,
right?
Would you consider food courts? You know what I mean? Like, if you, I guess, would you consider food courts to be a level like restaurant level, like regular restaurant level?
Are they comparable to restaurants?
Yeah, comparable, I guess.
No, definitely not. Right? I mean, the way it's prepared, the way it tastes. You can see that there is a difference between a restaurant food,
but pricing sometimes it's almost equivalent to restaurants.
Right. There's just a different taste to it. But in all fairness to food court food, I actually some of the food court food tastes better than the restaurant food. For example, Jimmy the Greek. Jimmy the Greek at Fairview Mall to me is like way better than a lot of different food Greek food restaurants.
Okay.
I've been to
Jimmy the Greek.
Yeah, I've been to different Greek restaurants, and they were like, restaurant, like almost even to like fine dining when you're spending, $30 on a chicken souvlaki dinner versus you go to Jimmy the Greek food court and you're spending $12.99, and it tastes so much better than the restaurant. It does taste a little bit more fresh in the restaurant, but just in terms of the overall satisfactory level that you get from the food and the dollar cost value that you get from Jimmy the Greek, it's really good value, I think.
What's the most you ever spent
on a restaurant?
Yeah,
with you, man. When we went to Vegas for that pigeon steak, I think maybe that was probably. Steak. I think pigeon steak was pretty high up. I can't really remember in recent memory.
Yeah, how much it was. Yeah, it was that was a pretty fancy.
And
price.
It was US dollars, right? I think
it was above. It was like 80,
something like, I don't know,
76, somewhere between $60 to $80
for a dish,
just for your thing alone.
For a plate, yeah. I would say around there. I think
Okay.
at a certain point you're not. It's like driving a car, right? Like if you're driving a car, like let's just say a Lexus versus now a Maserati, right? I mean, how much like the difference in price is so much greater, but then the feel of a ride does it justify it? Like it's just at that point it's
You're just paying for the brand.
Yeah, right. When you're going to a restaurant,
food, I don't know. Food, I would disagree.
Okay, so what if I spent $80 on a pigeon steak versus
you
now?
Think you're gonna get a good pigeon steak anywhere else?
$500 steak? Like what's the difference?
It wasn't a steak. It was a pigeon.
I'm just saying, like whatever. You go to a restaurant, then you're gonna spend $500.
No, but it's different food. It's a different menu.
Whatever.
Item.
It doesn't matter. At a certain point in time, what you pay for.
You're saying the taste doesn't
the
change.
Taste doesn't change.
Yeah, there
the ambiance.
I know. I agree. There's
the service.
There's at a certain price point, it doesn't change. But I don't know what that price point is. Every dish is different.
Right.
Like for example, fries. Let's just take fries as an example.
Okay.
Eating fries at a fancy place versus eating fries at a
McDonald's. Sometimes McDonald's will taste better than some of the restaurant fries. Come on.
I mean, yeah. There's, but like, you can taste the difference though, for sure. But hold on. But I would say like
a food truck fries sometimes taste better than.
That's true. But I'm saying you can taste the difference. Is what I'm trying to say. Like there is a difference.
You do get what you pay for. Yes, I do. Yeah. I do acknowledge that sometimes. Not all the time. I don't know, maybe half the time. You do get what you pay for.
Okay, that's a bad example. Fries is too simple.
Yeah.
Burgers. Okay, burgers is probably a better example, right? So like you could try a burger at any fast food restaurant, right?
Yeah.
Then you go to like a more like you get a burger at say Jack Astor's or Kelsey's or something. You could taste the difference. There is a difference, right, in terms of the cost and the taste, right? But then when you go from Kelsey's or Jack Astor's to say a fancier place,
right?
Like I don't know, some
Jacob's,
like posh.
Let's just say Jacob's
right?
Steakhouse.
Yeah, like I don't think the difference isn't that big.
But then the cost that you pay for it
is big. Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, so there is definitely like a level, but every dish is different.
Yeah.
Like salad might be the most simplest thing. I don't think you're going to taste the difference. Well, I could be wrong, man. People that love salad might tell me different.
You're just basically, when you go to these fancy restaurants, you're just basically paying for their rent. You're paying their rent. That's all it is.
All premium, man.
You're paying that you're paying their rent. You're paying their overhead costs. That's how I see it. And then it's how you brand it to kind of justify, taking that money out of your pocket to pay them.
Yeah, no, you know what? The most expensive place I've been to, it wasn't even with you when we went to Vegas. No, the most expensive place I went to is a place in San Diego. It was a sushi place. It was me and a friend of mine.
Okay.
And we shared everything, but we literally spent $600
between the two of you guys.
Yep, $600.
Oh, was there like a wine or an alcohol there?
Yeah, so we had sake. We had so much sushi.
But how? Okay,
but
so
not so
out
much.
of $600, how much was alcohol? Because alcohol, I feel like takes up at least 30 to 40% of the bill.
No, it might have been 100 to 150. Probably, yeah. I would think, yeah.
Okay.
And then the rest was sushi. But it was like they were making it, and like we had a chef, like basically.
Yeah,
was catering
I do
to
agree
us.
with you when it comes to sushi that you do get what you pay for. Like if you go to like a cheaper, like a 3-star, 3.9-star rating,
yeah.
that actually is prominent. Like I've been to sushi restaurants and do their takeout a 3.9-star and a 5-star. You can taste the difference in terms of freshness, in terms of the way they prepare it, just overall. The taste buds, right? There is a difference.
Yeah, so sushi might be one of the best examples for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, that place I went to, and I tell people to this day that place I went to where we spent $600.
Yeah.
The best.
Sorry, to clarify, 600 between the two of you guys, or each?
We just obviously we split it.
Okay, so 300 each.
Yeah.
Okay.
That place was the best ever that I've had, and I've been to Japan too.
Right.
And don't get me wrong, like. But the thing about that San Diego place, it had all Japanese people, and it was all like imported like Japanese ingredients and stuff like that. So it wasn't that much different from Japan.
Yeah.
It was literally like I was in Japan anyways,
Yeah.
which is kind of interesting. But it was like, I don't know if they just got like some of the best. Apparently, a lot of the really good sushi chefs would come over to like
Yeah.
the West Coast and just like start a business there.
I was gonna say like Michelin star rating restaurants, right? I've been to one that was like rated like Michelin star, but when I went there and I had their food, I've had like, and it cost like $20 something for a ramen. Like $25 $25 for a ramen versus a $10 ramen.
Yeah.
I'm like, $10 ramen tastes way better than this Michelin star. You're just paying for their award or like the chef who made it. Like, it's just at the end of the day, when it comes to a lot of different things in this world that we live in, it's all branding, it's all marketing. Only at a certain point you are getting what you're paying for, but anything that when there's extra premium on top, it's just the branding. It's just the name behind it. The chef or whoever this guy is from. Japan and all that.
Yeah. No. But this place wasn't like. It was a small place, and it wasn't like. It wasn't advertised that well. The only reason we knew about this place was because it was recommended by another friend.
Right.
And he said like, this is a place like it's a local restaurant that
everybody knows about, that you have to go visit.
Exactly. It's one of those things. So it wasn't like, it wasn't a tourist. It's not a tourist restaurant is what I'm trying to get at. Yeah. So but that was the most like, I never thought I could justify spending that kind of money. Yeah, but it was well worth it. I have to admit, it was well worth it.
Did you tip?
Yes.
You did,
100%. Yeah.
Did you? Why you say it like that? 100% you tipped.
Because it was that good. It was entertaining.
I thought you were not a tipping guy.
No. We had this conversation on like the 5th episode or something.
So wait, you did tip?
No, yeah.
Did you tip a percentage, or you just put an amount that you just normally go?
I don't remember. But I'm pretty sure there was a percentage at that point.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes I like to I don't care about percentages. I just put a dollar value.
Right.
Just how it feels. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I think I don't know if I'll ever spend that kind of money ever again. But just buy or me and another person. Maybe I will.
It's okay, man.
I'm getting,
should.
I'm getting more bougie, man. I'm getting more bougie for sure.
I definitely think that you should. I mean, enjoy life, right? Just gotta enjoy life.
100%, man. But you also gotta enjoy those 3.9 star places.
Don't be hating, right?
Don't turn them down just because
I got a quote.
Just because you see the 3. I hate when people do that. Just because they see the 3 and they forget there's a 0.9.
But guess what? But you're the same guy that says, "Yo, I'm gonna save $15 on Black Friday and Cyber Monday. $15."
Yeah, but that's not food. That's not food.
It's the
food
same
is different,
kind
man.
of
food is different.
Thought process,
food
right?
is different, man.
I'm a quote our boy Jay here. Don't knock it till you try it.
Yeah.
Don't knock it till you try it.
That's
right?
for you. That's for you. all those
no, but I'm rationalizing. I'm trying to make an informed decision when it comes to really, if I'm only going 2 times a month,
based off of people's experiences, when they could be
3.9. But then
they're different experiences from you.
But I'm earning my dollars, and I want to be able to stretch my dollar as much as I can and get
it's like you said. You go to Michelin
star rating,
right? And they're 5 stars, and you're like telling me, oh, it's not as good as a $10 ramen place. So you're telling me you're gonna trust those
$10 ramen places, they're not getting rated though.
But that's my point. There you go. This is what I'm saying. You're proving to my point.
No. It's 2 separate things that you're talking about. You're taking one thing and you're trying to push it into what you're saying. I don't think what we're saying is 2 different things.
Well, how is it different?
We have to separate the fact that when we are going, like I said, right? If we're going out to go, outside food and restaurant food 2 times a month, and there's so many more choices out there, I'm gonna go with the ones that are higher rated.
Do you actually do that?
I don't really go out for restaurants myself anyway.
When you were. Were you looking at?
I hardly go out for restaurant food, right?
But I'm just saying,
but when I go to my restaurant food, I go to my go-to. So there's no need to go to Google reviews and all that. But if I am going to do that, then I am going to go for the higher ratings.
Okay.
But I mean, I'm just trying to fill in for Jay here by saying because he loves his food, right? He'll try all the different kinds of food out there.
Yeah.
Shout out to Casa.
I don't think he will try. I think
No. I think
I don't think
Jay
you
would be
would.
the type to try different kinds of restaurants regardless of
No,
the
but
ratings
no.
and have his own opinion.
No, but I
on it.
think. Okay, well, I don't want to speak.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
I don't
Okay,
wanna
let's
speak for him.
just say it's apples to oranges, but
Yeah.
like when it comes to movies, right? If you see that there's a bad rating or Rotten Tomatoes are saying certain things about a movie, are you still gonna watch it?
Yeah.
You'll still watch it, right? So you're not gonna
I'm
be
not-
influenced
not-
by different.
No, I generally don't.
opinions on the movie.
There. I will admit there are some rare occasions where it happens, but
Okay, so
majority
are you being a
of the
hypocrite
time.
then?
No, I'm just saying majority of the time. Like,
Yeah.
when I say majority, I'm talking about like 95% of the time I'm
Right.
watching regardless.
Of what people are saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
I try not to when I talk about the rare times it happens. Usually, maybe like I was too late, right? And let's just say I missed the movie in theaters, right? And then it comes out and you can stream it or whatever, rent it or whatever, right?
You were gonna say Blockbuster. Go,
Yeah, I
go,
was
go
gonna
pick
go
up the
old
VHS.
school, man. And I was thinking to myself like so yeah, like that.
You were thinking Napster or BitTorrent and download it.
No. We don't do that here. We don't do that here. But yeah, like if it was a movie that came out in theaters and I could watch it later on.
Yeah.
And if I just hear so many bad things to the point where it's just like,
You're easily influenced.
dang it, I like,
You just been influenced.
like I don't want
you
to.
just been Delta Omicron.
Yeah, like I said,
you just been
like,
controlled.
It's it's one of those things where I'm just like, all right, well, you know what, because again, it's like you said, there's a lot to go through, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So, unfortunately,
exactly. If there's a lot to go through, I would rather go with the cream of the crop. Why am I gonna settle for 3.9? Right? I can see both sides.
I know
but
you, and you wouldn't
I
not
could-
do that. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I wouldn't do what?
You wouldn't do that.
Go with the cream of the crop?
Yeah, you would not.
Of
do that.
course, man.
No,
Come
no,
on.
No.
Oh wait, you're saying I would go for 3.9?
Yeah, you would. I know you would.
You know what? I'm a
man.
fair guy. I'm a fair guy. I go. I don't discriminate.
Yeah.
I give everyone my business.
All right. Don't discriminate, man. All right, man. Well, you know what? I think we could wrap this up, man. I think I am getting hungry too, to be honest. Legit, I am dying like here, like
Just scarf down your food, man. No one's gonna be judging.
My stomach was growling, and I'm I'm getting hungry, man. But shout outs to all those 3.9 restaurants. We got a lot of love. If you want to just send us some free tastings or whatnot, we'll take it and we'll give you guys a shout out. But yeah, man. As always, people like and subscribe to the video. Let us know your thoughts. Leave us a comment and
Turn that bell notification on.
Yeah, and next week is gonna be the Christmas special. So look forward to that, man. Like
I am looking forward to that.
Just again, quickly for everybody listening, we're gonna have some
big things.
And I can't wait for it because it's gonna be interesting. And I guess I will say this here on since
You heard it from PPlus first.
we're gonna be live on video, so you're gonna be able to see everything going on. So
all right.
yeah, man. Just be prepared for that. It's gonna be. I guess it'll be the first time. Yeah, it'll be the first time for sure. So look forward to that. It's perfect timing because it is a Christmas special, right? And I think we should give the fans and give the people what they want to see, or give a chance to see. So, but yeah, look forward to that, people. And yeah, I think we'll see everybody next week. See y'all.